right, so if you're a sales manager or sales leader, I hate to break it to you, nobody cares about your old war stories. They just don't. Nobody cares about when I was on the floor, I used to do this, or when I was a sales rep, I used to do that. If that's the only technique you have, if that's how you have to motivate your troops, and you have to resort to that, telling them that you used to walk to work backwards both ways in the snow with no shoes on, like, nobody believes you, honestly, because it can't be confirmed. We know it's exaggerated. And the reason why, it's not because it's impossible to do the things that you said you did, because all of us have done great things, right? If that's your only way to motivate your team, and you can't teach them applicable techniques that they could use today in the real world, like, hey, I get a client, I get a prospect on the phone, I can actually use this and move them through the funnel. If you can't teach them that, and you have to resort to telling these fictitious, exaggerated, nostalgic, incomprehensible stories, then they know you're BSing, because they're looking at you now and saying, well, you can't even do what you're supposed to do today. How could you have done all this back then? So you gotta stop with the old war stories. They're cringe. They really are. It's crazy. Like, all right. You're in a position of leadership, of management. Get it. You had to have done something to get there. Gotcha. Your stories from back then don't help me now. What could I do now? And then if they're looking at you and all you're doing is reliving the past and not doing anything today, you're not getting buy-in. It's just cringe. So, once again, this is not directed towards anyone in specific at all. Honestly, I've been in this game for pretty much all of my adult life, and even outside of sales, right? Like growing up, you're around the old timers. They're telling you, when I was a kid, I used to do that. Like, that's cool. That's cool for storytelling. When I used to do this and that. That's cool for storytelling. But when it comes down to dollars and cents, like, I'm looking to you to help me make a living, to help me earn, right? To help me provide for my family, to build my future. Your nostalgic stories that have no substance and relevance to today does not help me. Like, if you want to sit around a campfire and you want to tell stories, roast marshmallows, make s'mores, kumbaya, like, that's cool. Bring the stories then. Let's save them for then. Help me right now. So, rant over. But this is important, because if you're a sales leader or a sales manager, you got to know this. You're not motivating your team by telling them these things. They want to see you do your job today. That will motivate them to also do their job better today.